Good afternoon. I'm Sister Janice Hoffman. Welcome to our first storytelling event. The project was promoted by the Laudato Si Committee, and the members are Nancy Miller, Marie Seagren, Shale Balick, and me. It was inspired by a growing conviction that scientific facts alone are not convincing people that climate change is real. But we need the arts. So Sisters and Associates were invited to write. 43 wrote one or more pieces, and so we have over 65 poems, stories, reflections, spiritual beliefs, and personal experiences. If you haven't written one, or you would like to write another one, just let me know. The pictures taken by the sisters and a few other people are just as important to the project. All the writing and pictures that you see today will be in a binder so that you can look at them again. Thank you so much. Every piece was created from a deep personal place inside the writer and the photographer. If we did nothing more, the creative experience was worth that effort. You will be inspired by different authors and photographers in the future storytelling events. The next one is going to be May 2nd. I expect that we might need 4 or 5 for as many as we received. So enjoy the program. Beauty and Sadness, Sister Angie Frecking. Picture by Sister Janet Haverkamp. Read by Janice Rossman.
Sharing the beauty of silence. All nature joins in accord to combine the singing of birds, the blending of many shades of green, the fragrance of herbs and flowers. We join with the dryness of soil, the sadness for those without hearing, the building and destruction combining for furthering the future.
My New Life by Marge Stout. Picture from the Mount St. Francis Center archives. Notice Colette up in the upper left-hand corner, and then listen to the words.
I am an aluminum steel bar that helped frame a room in Colette. Since about 1960, I have seen much and varied activity around me. Now, my service here is coming to an end. Recently, it has become eerily quiet, but then people were there again. Oh, this does not look good. It looks like demolition. Wallboard is gone, and now men are taking me down, putting me in a big steel bin with others like me. I hear a word, recycle. Is this part of a pattern? Use, transformation, reuse? What will my new life be? Is this reincarnation?
Tend Your Garden by Sister Carol Ann Birdie, and also Picture by Sister Carol Ann Birdie.
Plant roses of dreams and daisies of quiet. Uproot noxious weeds with a green, healthy diet. Apply Miracle Grow, meditation and prayer. Dance amid flowers in the fresh morning air. Water your garden with spades full of pleasure, a book, a massage, peace without measure. Control harmful pests of depression and sadness. Try yoga, tai chi, or music brings gladness. Loosen hard soil and exercise daily. Bicycling, jogging, perhaps even sailing. Laugh with your garden, invite neighbors in. A good belly laugh is hardly a sin. Talk to your garden about sports and world news. Tough times will abound, avoid blowing a fuse. Listen to its message and gently take heed. About feelings of anger, let love take the lead. Cry with your garden over hurts and letdowns. Share them with friends or even a clown. Question your garden about diminishment and aging, about mortality and pain and death quietly raging. Share your secrets so deep and profound, let the soil reverberate in your heart, clasp the sound. Treat it gently, listen to its needs. You will discover unimaginable deeds. Take time just to sit and enjoy its silence. Relish its beauty, 'tis not rocket science.
Reflect on the 3 previous readings and pictures. The Deer by Sister Eileen Miller. Pictures by Sister Phyllis Modernock.
I am the deer who sleeps in the rain garden. I have a fawn, and the garden is a great bed for both of us. People think I'm pretty and graceful, but they don't really want me around. I'm not sure why. I don't mind having them around. It seems we could all live together. Of course, I do like their gardens. Favorite pretty snacks of mine are tulip, rose, and sunflower blossoms. And I love green bean plants and the tops of tomato plants. Humans get testy when I eat these things, but isn't that what they're for? I always leave things for the humans. You know, cucumbers, squash, onions, herbs, they stink. And the tomatoes themselves and lots of other blooms. My fawn loves to munch on the apples that fall from the trees. I tell her not to get too close to the humans, as I'm not sure they will treat her well. But she is unafraid and bats her big eyes at them, and they seem charmed. Lately, there's been a lot of noise around here, and some of my friends have moved elsewhere. But I'm content in my home in the rain garden. I think I'll stay.
World by Sister Janet May. Picture by Phyllis Modernock.
At us. Take time to slow down. We come in such a variety of colors, shapes, forms. Sometimes we are crawling. Sometimes we fly. The wind can carry us and sometimes presents a challenge. Don't kill us too quickly. We help to open flowers and tickle prairie grasses. They are our highways at times. We seek to have you praise God for us. We come to delight you if you take the time to watch and listen. We seek to share this world with you. Let us be friends.
I Believe by Edith Godsucker. Picture of the phantom galaxy from the Webb telescope.
I believe in an expanding, evolving universe that was somehow initiated 13.5 billion years ago. I believe that each of us is somehow part of this expanding universe. I believe that the Earth is only a small part of this universe, and the Creator expects us to care for it and for each other. I believe that God's insertion of Jesus in time has given us the model as to how we should live and love now and always, as the Spirit guides us into the unfolding future.
Reflect on the previous 3 readings and pictures. The Gift of Survival by Sister Sally Mitchell. Picture by Sister Janice Hoffman.
I saw it, and I was scared. I'd only felt it a few times before. Was it the air? Or was it the wind? Or was it my imagination? Where was it from? Where originate? The blowing, the sharpness, the cold. It struck my face, bound upward down. I felt the moving in my soul. What will this do to our earth, where it strikes to damage or cool? Hurricane or tornado or flood it may be, or the fans blowing across my face. But what relief I feel today from the wind, the air, the water. Our whole needs to survive, that all our creatures may live. And to care for the earth and all its creatures, we accept the reality with goodness and love. Our home, our planet needs to survive. The wind and the rain, the dryness and floods. I am no longer fearful of what I feel, for God is in the living, a gentle God. I am grateful to you, for all your gifts are love in giving.
Liz's Garden, Sister Liz Hilvers. Read by Elvira Kelly. Picture by Sister Phyllis Monternock.
I am Liz's garden space, with long-stemmed peppers and leaves like lace. I have thin walls of chicken wire. The deer keep out, the sunflowers spire. I talk to Liz when she walks past. She loves me with a love to last.
What I Like and Don't Like by Sister Janice Hoffman. Picture also by Sister Janice Hoffman. I like butterflies, but I don't like bats. It's a good thing I didn't get to vote when they were created. Bats keep the place from being overcome by insects. I like beans, but I don't like Brussels sprouts. Cooks are glad I don't do the shopping. Brussels sprouts are full of vitamin C. People like steak, but I like vegetables. Industrial farmers are glad there aren't many like me, but rainforest animals would be on my side when trees are cut down to raise cattle. Many like convenient plastic, but the ocean creatures live in microplastic soup, and land creatures inhale tiny particles. What do we all like? Clean water and clean air. Oil companies like our thirst for fossil fuels, but many turn to windmills and solar panels. Some deny climate change and others see the crisis. Sometimes it's hard to like the right things, but we are learning. Reflect on the previous 3 readings and pictures. Personal experiences of climate change. Franciscan Associates interviewed by Sister Nancy Meyerhofer. Padre Mario Dominguez, Guatemala. Brigida Lizano Vargas, Guatemala. Lourdelina Rodas, Guatemala. Juanita Maria Reyes, Gracias, Honduras. Picture by Janet Haberkamp, read by Carol Hawkins.
Climate change has caused tremendous hurricanes and brought great damage, as seen towards the end of 2023 in Acapulco. Huge rainstorms saturated the earth, causing landslides in which people who already live in precarious situations lost their homes, thus exacerbating the poverty levels. In one area of El Salvador, the land became so salty they can no longer plant crops. Abrupt weather changes bring with them sicknesses. These also mean that seeds don't produce as before, thus bringing hunger as a result. There is less soil fertility because of the changes, so production goes down and again brings with it hunger. Big storms caused loss of houses. Another result of the storms in our area was that the peach crop failed because of the rains. So the pickers and the owners all lost income. Of course, with much rain and standing water come mosquito-borne illnesses such as hemorrhagic dengue, which can be fatal. I used to work in the hospital in Gracias. There was extreme flooding, which we had never experienced before. The hospital was flooded, and the mud which came in was contaminated. We tried to send all our surgery cases to another hospital an hour away, but one case was so urgent, they had to operate right there, even with the contamination.
Creator of Cosmic Symphonies by Michelle Balick. Picture by Phyllis Modernock.
Praise be you, creator of cosmic symphonies, with birdsong blending from the treetops, O humble cricket chirping out a steady rhythm. the soft sound of a renegade leaf drifting to earth, and the muffled voices in the distance. Even the jarring interruptions by human-made machines cannot drown out nor stop your magnificent orchestra. Praise be you, creator of cosmic symphonies.
Oh, by Sister Sally Frummeld. Read by Marge Burkle. Pictures by Janet Haverkamp.
Epic rumblings. Shift surging tidal forces. Goodbye and hello.
Reflect on the previous 3 readings and pictures. A New Parable of Virgins by Sister Kathleen Grace. Picture by Sister Carla Clough.
The inhabitants of the earth are like 10 women who live on this earth and have hope for the future. 5 of them are foolish and 5 are wise. The foolish ones buy all the latest conveniences. They consume and discard. They applaud the use of fossil fuels. They drive instead of walk. Trash is not a problem, and plastic is preferred. The wise use only what they need. They consume less and recycle more. They invest in alternative energy. They join communities of like-minded people who speak with others of the new reality and way of living. In the near future, there will be a cry, "Behold, the tipping point is here." Then all the women and men will rise up. The foolish will say, "Let us begin now. We will listen." But it will be too late. There will not be enough time. The door to the future will be locked, and we will cry, "Lord, Lord, open the door for us." But he will say in reply, "Amen, I say to you, the time has passed." The moral: do now what needs to be done, for you know neither the day nor the hour.
Climate Change by Sister Ruth Ellsburn. Picture by Sister Phyllis Modernock. She's going to refer to CC, which is climate change.
CC used to be well behaved. Now its deterioration has actually become vicious. Some blamed his unhealthy diet, fed him by certain groups. A black, hard, basic food, along with a special liquid drink, gradually caused CC to turn ugly. People feared his new craze to destroy forcefully, mercilessly. Together, the good people became determined to stop these groups from harmfully feeding CC with such a provocative, violence-causing food. Together, the good people succeeded in stopping CC's bad food. CC started breathing more gently again and being less violent, and life together returned to joy and love instead of fear and destruction.
I believe, Sister Virginia Jennings. Picture by Sister Janet Haverkamp.
I believe in the web of life, all creation interconnected and interdependent. I believe that life is about relationships flowing from the life of the Trinity. I believe that the Creator has given creation the innate power to restore, heal, replenish, and balance. I believe that we are meant to live fully into God's very best dream for us and for our world. I believe that death and dying are a natural part of the cycle of life, and not to be feared, but embraced as the gateway to the fullness of life. I believe that although the human family has great significance in God's plan, we are but a spark in the universe. I believe that being in right relationship with creation, truly in right relationship, could bring an end to the pain and suffering humans inflict on one another. I believe that God will not give up on us, and we should not give up on one another.
Reflect on the 3 previous readings and pictures. Take a bit of time to reflect on all the readings and pictures and think about what touched your heart. It seems like it would be appropriate song to do Every Day is Earth Day by Earth Mama, Joyce Rouse. If you'd like to sing along, you're welcome to, or just enjoy it.
Every day is Earth Day for everyone who cares. For eagles and aardvarks, for people and bears. Everyone's a winner when we begin to know
So thank you very much for coming. Thank you to all the authors and the photographers and everybody who participated and sang along and wrote. And we're looking forward to hearing the next poetry and writings that you do. So on May 2nd, you can come back and hear some different ones. So thank you.
Thank you.